Okay, folks, here we go again. And this is a bad story here. I really kind of upset me when I read this one. It got a story coming out of Fairfax, Virginia. It's a 12-year-old black girl from Virginia said 3 white male classmates attacked her on the playground at their school, then pinned her down and cut her dreadlocks off while calling her hair ugly and nappy. Amari said she is still in trauma after the incident on Monday earlier this week, wherein 3 boys assaulted her. She detailed that one boy covered her mouth while the second boy locked his hands behind her back, and the third went to cut her medium-length locks. They kept laughing and calling me names. They called me ugly and said I shouldn't have been born. And they ran off laughing, and I was just sitting there. Amari wanted to keep what happened a secret until 2 days later, and her grandmother noticed that her hair looked different. At first she tried to deny it, but then when the grandmother kept asking questions, she broke down crying and told the truth. It was very painful, her grandmother said. I want to see them dismissed from school. I want to see something done. The incident happened during recess on a playground at Emmanuel Christian School, a private K-12 school where Amari's parents pay $12,000 a year for her to attend. It was not clear where the teachers were during the incident, which Amari said lasted for about 5 minutes. Meanwhile, the school, which outlines a strict no bullying policy in their handbook, said in a statement that they are talking with Amari's family, and it's yet been known what circumstances and consequences, if any, would be given to Amari's alleged attackers. We take seriously the emotional and physical well-being of all our students, and we have a zero tolerance policy for any kind of bullying or abuse. We are deeply disturbed by the allegations being made and are in communication with the family of the alleged victim to gather information to provide whatever support we can. We have reached out to law enforcement to ask them to conduct a thorough investigation, and further inquiries should be directed to the Fairfax County Police Department. So they talking about they got a zero tolerance for stuff like that, but it doesn't seem like they're trying to do too much about it. Clewiston, Florida. Maria Rivera, a 37-year-old teacher from Florida, has been found guilty of selling illegal drugs to 2 students at the middle school where she was teaching as a substitute following an investigation that started in 2017. Rivera reportedly sold drugs to 2 girls aged 12 and 14 who had not previously used drugs. Investigators said she would bring the 2 girls with her out of the campus, and then there she would teach them how to prepare and ingest it. The 2 girls are rushed to the hospital after complaining about stomach pains. They told police officers that it's because they had smoked marijuana from Rivera. In another incident, Rivera took money from a student and promised to deliver drugs the following day. The transaction was stopped when authorities interrupted and found the drugs in her possession. Rivera was found guilty of 2 counts of possession of a controlled substance with the intent to sell within 1,000 feet of a school, 1 count of sale in lieu of a controlled substance, and 2 counts of contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Rivera is facing 35 years in prison. She was allowed to remain free until her sentencing on October 16th, but state attorney offices called for her immediate imprisonment. Teacher selling drugs to kids. Boy, I'm telling you, it's the school stuff. So people got to pay attention. There's a lot of stupidity happening in school now. Crazy teachers, man. You got to keep your eyes on them. Here's Atlanta, Georgia, offering a unique diversity of care by treating patients from birth to seniors, as well as both common and rare conditions. PT Works, offering holistic physical therapy services in its growing Atlanta office. When owner Teresa Bristol launched her career 2 decades ago, she was given the rare opportunity to manage a full pediatric care load in an outpatient clinic, and now customizes plans for children through adults. She specializes in issues such as developmental delays, cerebral palsy, and as well as sports-related injuries, including ACL tears, ankle sprains, shoulder and back issues, and more. Dreams of success nestled in my head at the tender age when resources and exposure were extremely limited. Perseverance, commitment, and dedication to development, nurture, and expand my expertise helped me create the thriving physical therapy practice of my dreams. I'm doing what I love, and I love what I'm doing," said Bristol, a young black woman who is an undergraduate degree in physical therapy, degree from Florida A&M University, as well as a doctorate in the philosophy of physical therapy from Nova Southern University. Bristol recently launched a new website at ptworksforpain.com, offering the latest on the customized services and information. So this is a founder of a black-owned health clinic, celebrates 20 years of helping patients deal with pain. 20 whole years, y'all, of helping patients deal with pain, and it's like it's really extremely rare. You know, when you have a black person that owns any kind of medical practice, and she's had dealing with 20 years of helping people, and she's the founder of her own clinic. Congratulations to her. That's Teresa Bristol down in Atlanta. Do your thing, lady. Do your thing.
It's time for the news.
It's the weekend, folks. Time for you to get out there and enjoy yourself and relax, or do whatever you do. You can put in a full week, 5 days of work. Now it's time to chill.